Hi. Um, I thought it'd be fun to do like a story time thing, because why not? uh, but yeah, I'm going to tell you the tale of how I got trapped inside a movie theater. Because why not? I think part of the reason I've been thinking about it is because the story involves my brother who for those of you who follow my Instagram, uh, probably are aware that he passed away this year, and yeah, so I don't know. I guess I've been thinking about him a lot. But, yeah, basically, when I was like 10 or 11 ish, my brother and I went to see a movie together because we would do that sometimes. Um, and it was the 2013 movie Epic, if anyone remembers that movie. Um, and basically, partway through the movie, I had to get up to use the restroom, and my brother was like, "Hey, do you want me to come with you?" Um, because he wasn't sure if I could make it there on my own. But I was like, "Hey, I'm a big kid. I can do it." You know, I remember roughly where the restroom is. So, yeah. I was like, "No, I can do that by myself." And he was like, "Okay, well, um I got up, and what I thought was the door to exit the theater room thing um, was actually, I think it was like a staff room. I'm not really sure exactly what it was. Um, but like there was no signs on it or anything saying it was for staff, so I thought it was the exit for some reason. Um, and it led into like this little hallway thing, and I thought, wait, is this the way like out? Because the theater was under construction at the time, so I thought, oh, maybe they're just doing stuff here, and that's why it looks a little weird. um, but yeah, I went into the room. I looked around the little hallway area, and I was like, hey, I don't think I'm in the right place. Um, there were a couple other doors there, so I like snuck open a couple of the doors to see what was going on, and they just led into other movies being shown. And I was like, well, that's clearly not the movie I'm here to see, so I can't go through those doors. I tried to go back the way I came, but the door was like, it like locked behind me. So I was like, well, shit. Yeah, there was like an open part of the hallway without a door, but it had like a sign on it saying that construction was being done. So I was like, well, I can't go through there because it says do not enter, and I don't want to get in trouble for going that way. So I was like, hey, I'm just gonna chill out here, and I'm sure eventually someone's gonna come, and I I don't know, open one of the doors, and then I can leave and return to the movie and all that. I think I was in there for like an hour or so. apparently, well, like after a while of me not coming back, my brother got concerned and started like looking for me because he couldn't find me. And I was like 10 at the time, so he was like, well, shit, did someone abduct them? Or like what's going on? Where is the sibling? And yeah, he contacted our mom because we were staying with our mom at the time. We were like visiting her, and he was like, well, I lost your kid, I think. And she of course was like, well, shit, yeah, so I guess the police were called and everything, and I was just there stuck in this like little room thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. I'm gonna like, I don't know, hear some shit about it and all that. And I was like, whatever, I just really need to use the bathroom. I will suffer the consequences. I just need to use the restroom. That's all that matters, is getting out of this little room and using the restroom, and then going to find my brother and finishing up the movie. But like maybe like an hour into being stuck in that room, I don't know why my body does this, but sometimes when I have to use the restroom, my body doesn't like tell me until last minute. So I was very uncomfortable, and I ended up just I ended up wetting myself while in there. And eventually one of the staff came in to get something from that room, and they were like, oh, there's a kid in here, and they just found me in a puddle of my own piss. And yeah, I guess there was like my mom and brother looking for me. They, like, if I remember right, they got like the police involved and like a bunch of the staff members looking for me. But no, I was just in this little closet area, covered in piss. And when they did find me, they were like, oh my god, I'm just glad that the child wasn't taken away. Like, nobody abducted them or anything. And then I basically had to walk home like that because I don't think my mom could drive at the time, and neither did my brother. He didn't have a car at the time, so I had to just walk home like that. And then I got home and showered, and ever since that, I physically feel sick whenever I look at posters for that movie, the epic movie, because all I could think of is the time I pissed myself in a little closet storage room hallway thing. I don't even know what it was, but yeah, I don't know, I think it was kind of funny looking back at it. In reality, I should have just like told my brother, like, hey, come with me to make sure I know where everything is, because the theater was all set up weird because of the construction. But yeah, that's the story. Hopefully it was semi-entertaining. Bye.